So that was a Toadstool house. Yes, I understand. You may have questions. I was always under the understanding that the Mario brothers were of Earth, and at some point they went through a pipe and went into the Mushroom Kingdom. At some point, it looks like they retconned the story, and now they are presumably born and raised in the Mushroom Kingdom. I don't know. The Mario lore is pretty messy. Like, what happened to Pauline during all those years? She got saved by Mario, and then she disappeared for a long time, and now she's the mayor of that city. Like, why do baby Mario and baby Luigi exist in the same world as old Mario and old Luigi? I don't know. The city with real humans, yeah. There's so many. Why doesn't Pauline is actually Donkey Kong? Maybe. It's so weird. When it comes to Pauline, all I have to say is you go, girl. Yeah, absolutely. She went from being a victim to taking control of her circumstances and becoming the boss. I think she's done very well for herself in a post Donkey Kong world. But yeah, Mario lore is I don't know. I don't think it's worth trying to rationalize or break down the particulars of why things are the way they are in the Mario universe. Yeah, let's take a couple minutes of chat here. So fair. There is a Mario movie coming out a year or so from now, like an actual movie going to theaters, and I'm hopeful that it is going to be at least okay. I thought, oh, you didn't know that, dude? Yes, Universal Studios is making a Super Mario Brothers movie. It's going to be CG in the style of like, I mean, I don't know if it's going to mix real world elements like Sonic the Hedgehog, but like that's happening. It's being made by the people who did Despicable Me. Please let this be the train wreck that Sonic was. Mario, yeah, hold up. Let me go and pull up this link. Super Mario. Okay. We're gonna have to pull up. Side note, I still have the Cuddler thing here. Hold on. Let's bring this back up. Frosty Light, are you familiar with if I said Cuddler, do you know what I'm talking about? Cuddler, no. Okay, I know, Ivan, you know, because we were just talking about this, but the Cuddler is it is an awkwardly shaped, it is like an awkwardly shaped sofa that's too big for one person, but a little too small for two, and it's angled in such a way so that two people are cuddling with each other just by sitting in it. As a couch, yes, less useful. Yeah, we were talking about that. I don't remember how that came up, but all right, Super Mario movie. This is actually happening. I hope I don't have any incriminating evidence here, but there is Super Mario movie. Do I have to type in Universal Illumination? That's it. Let me pull this up. Yeah, there it is. Universal and Illumination announced that they're releasing a computer animated Mario film. And yeah, this has been in the works for a little while now. Yes, it's done by Illumination. This is all part of like the Nintendo Universal theme park thing. It's all tied together. Oh man, it's not going to be bad, but it'll be painfully mediocre. I mean, I am hopeful. I am hopeful. It may, I mean, Sonic was okay. I mean, I can't speak to that particular studio's work. Like, I thought Despicable Me was just okay. I'm not the biggest fan of that stuff, but I thought Detective Pikachu was pretty good. Sonic is an okay kids film. Yes, I agree. And I'm really glad that they did the redesign of Sonic, because if they did not, it would be awful. Here, yeah, we'll go back to here. Still, more on the kid side. Yeah, I think it absolutely should have been more on the kid side for a Detective Pikachu movie, but I thought it was well done, and it kind of told its own story that wasn't like kid has to go and beat 8 gym leaders and become the Pokemon master. Like we're done with that story. I mean, at some point they probably will do that whole thing, but for the time being, like, it's fine to tell some other thing. You're back. Okay, we're just talking about video game movies, Ivan. I don't know if you've seen Detective Pikachu or Sonic, or you're excited for what a Super Mario Bros. Movie would look like, but Super Mario's on the way. And there's a Mortal Kombat movie coming too that's supposed to be straight up rated R. I mean, I'm hopeful for that too. I thought the actual original Mortal Kombat movie was not bad. Why? Mortal Kombat's still popular. That game still sells millions of copies. Yeah, those, like, from Mortal Kombat 9 onward, just like massive hit after massive hit. At least it has rollback netcode. I'm taking it you're not a fan of the Mortal Kombat games? I love Injustice. Like, not hold up. Not like Injustice in general of like screwing people over. I mean, like, the game series, because it's Mortal Kombat with back to block instead of a block button. I cannot do the block button at all. Ivan says it will sure make a good movie. I think it has the potential to be a decent movie. Like, if it has like good fighting, and they definitely write a lot of stuff for Mortal Kombat, there's enough material to work with to make a decent movie. I love Injustice Jet 2020. I know I need to print that shirt. It has to be like the actual like DC Comics Injustice writing so that I don't look like a complete jerk. Or at least the people who would know. Get the joke. Frosty Light says they were before my time. I think the characters kind of all look the same, and the excessive violence ain't my jam. So yeah, this movie would have excessive violence, and the characters look all the same because they kind of are all the same. I mean, here's the blue ninja and the green ninja and the red ninja and the purple ninja, and then here's the red purple ninja and the red girl ninja and the blue girl ninja. I personally like the blue girl ninja with the fans. That is my jam. Yeah, that. Can we see the Mario trailer here? I would prefer to not get copyright striked, so no. And also, there is no Mario trailer as far as I know. Frosty Light, I don't know if you got these while they were available in Canada, the 7-Eleven cups with the Legend of Zelda. Yeah, Canadian exclusive there. You did not. Ah, damn. Well, yeah, in Canada they had 3 different cups. I got the last one at my local 7-Eleven. I've kind of messed it up. As you can see, it's like the paint is scraped off right here, and I'll explain. This is really dorky, right? I have this like Elite gamer desk here from IKEA, and it has cup holders built in, which is awesome. But if I have like the actual cup from the desk put in, this cup is too big and it doesn't fit. So I mean, I could just use it like a table and just put it on the table like a regular person. But no, I was like, hey, I can take this plastic part out and just put the cup in, but it's scraped off the paint at the bottom. So now it's just kind of messed up. But that's okay. It still holds a large grip of water for the purposes of streaming. We've been streaming for like 4 hours now, and I'm only now just hitting the bottom of this cup. So it has served its purpose. Still awesome, thank you. I always try and have some sort of gamer cup. We have like Nintendo themed glasses that I got for my birthday a couple years ago. There's a Mario set and a Mario Kart set. I either try and use those, And then Chris and Rachel from Double Jump sent me a travel mug that has Snorlax on it, and I use that every morning now because I like my coffee as hot as possible all the time. And the Frosty Light says, yeah, I noticed that too. Streaming last weekend for 5.5 hours of Hollow Knight, and I needed water so bad. Yeah, see, there you go. These are top tier streamer tips. Have lots of fluids on you because you never know. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, they've sent, man, Chris and Rachel, they're some of my BFFs. They sent me some awesome stuff. What other things? Here, I'll show you some other stuff they sent. They sent, in as a nod to the air horn, they sent me this, just a, yeah, squeaky bike horn, and there's some art here too. Yeah, throw in the Team Chris and the Team Rachel. They sent me this Legend of Zelda art, which I had on the wall a couple months back. And they also sent me this awesome watercolor Leonardo art. They have, I can't remember which two they have. They gave another one to a friend, and then they have the other two. So like we're all kind of connected in a way. So yeah, shout outs to Chris and Rachel over at Double Jump. Ugh. Burp, 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 burp. Holy cow, that looks awesome. Thank you. Yeah, what were we talking about? Movies and yeah, streaming strats. Make sure to have lots of water. Is that the green ninja from Mortal Kombat? What? That was Link. Unless, what are you talking about? Like something back here? I do actually here. I do have Mortal Kombat related stuff. Now that you mention, I know this is just like, I have the room of like a 5-year-old here with all the plushies. But I do have a Mortal Kombat Scorpion plushie. Here's Yellow Ninja guy. He throws the spear and says, "Get over here." And then I also have Hello Kitty Guile, Street Fighter Hello Kitty stuff. I probably paid way too much for this one at a con. Now that I paid way too much at a con for this, but it's Hello Kitty and it's Street Fighter. How could I say no? Seriously. Get over here. Yep. I just do my, hey, get over here, Sonic Boom, Flash. Yes, here we go. Jet Play Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat, and go. There it is. Epic gameplay. Yeah, you ship it. Oh man, there's a lot of weird stuff here. There's one thing I'm saving up for. There's one piece. We're nearing 200 followers here. I'm not actively trying to push for it, but when I do, I need to set this up. I got this. I have like, hey, Frosty Light, thank you so much for the follow. There we go. We were like a little bit closer to the thing. A little bit closer to the thing. I want to shoot this thing. It's the Monopoly cash grab, and it's basically just a money gun where you shoot fake money in the air, and you're supposed to pick it up off the ground. I just want to shoot it for shoot the money. Like throw on this camera and then just shoot money everywhere in the room. So when we hit 200 followers, I will do this thing. I still have to open it and set it up. And I bought it at a local clearance place called Treasure Hunt. Frosty Light, I don't know if you've been to a treasure hunt before, but I got this for like basically nothing. So yeah, we will fire the Monopoly gun. If you're not here when it actually happens, I don't know when it happens. But when we're at 200, I'll shoot this thing. We'll clip it, post it everywhere. I look forward to shooting this. I don't look forward to cleaning it up after. Clip it and show it on Support Roll TV. Yes, Pete does not have this streaming tech yet. I don't even know if he's seen this yet. I'm telling you, top tier streaming strats. Get a money gun. Oh geez, you're still streaming. We just beat Yoshi's Island. We only did it like 10 minutes ago. But yeah, it's over now. It's over now. And yes, I can't believe I'm still streaming either. But yeah, we're just talking for a little bit. All right, we have to go do a following drive for Jet. I'm gonna share your channel to everyone. Get ready for Money Gun. Oh man, okay. I hope I have the batteries for this. What kind of batteries does this thing take? Because if I don't have the batteries, that's gonna be a problem. But at some point, well, after we hit 200, I will shoot the Money Gun. One of the weird things, it's not actually Monopoly money in here. Like, you can't play Monopoly money with the thing in here. It's not even the same size. It's a different size money just for this thing. Yeah, it is so tattered. But yeah, treasure hunt, if you are looking for super cheap stuff, like they sell everything from toys to clothes to like appliances, exercise equipment. Some of it's in really rough shape because they just take all the returns and overstock. But they have stuff like arcade machines. If you want an arcade 1-up Street Fighter 2 machine, they sell those things too. And like, for example, this statue right here. Let me grab this. I know this isn't an ad, hashtag ad for treasure hunt. I got this for like 15 bucks and it's like super awesome. What's Rabid Peach? And like here, let me grab an amiibo for comparison's sake. So yeah, like regular size amiibo is Tom Nook and Rabid Peach. And like this thing is cheaper than this and it's super detailed and it looks awesome. Oh wait, I have a zoom button for this exact thing. Hold up, there. You can get an even closer look at Rabid Peach. Hold on. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. She's fabulous. Yes, yes indeed. Well, yeah, treasure hunt is aptly named like the vast majority of this crap every time you go, but sometimes you'll get cool stuff like that. Kind of like a random store where you go in and just sort of find what you find. Yep, absolutely. There's a lot of garbage in treasure hunt, but sometimes you will get some very cool stuff. I remember, yeah, when it was spieling was on point. Wait, where? Yeah, what did he do? That was a robot, dude. That was a robot. I've seen that message multiple times from people who are like, hey, you're doing great, and well, I'm gonna design a theme for you, and like it's not actually a human being there. Yeah, you can't trust everybody on here on Twitch. There's some pretty scummy stuff happening. And yeah, what other sort of finds? I guess I can give you the room tour. Change the title now. No, it's fine. It's fine. Like, it's not going to attract any more robots, and like we're probably going to wrap up soon. We're just kind of hanging out, chatting, talking about super clearance discount things and Mortal Kombat movies and random stuff. I need to find, I think one of the things that drives me nuts, and I need to take care of this. I need to find well, oh geez, almost knocked over light. Like Nintendo Labo stuff. I think these were really fun to build. They're super annoying to still have around the house. Like if you, they're like on the top shelf here. I've still got the fishing one and the piano. And like, it's really fun to build, but the software is really boring. You play it for like 10 minutes and it's just like, oh, that's it, really? And it would be cool to, like, in theory, to make like music on like a Labo piano, but it's so limited that you really can't do much with it. We did Labo ASMR one time on stream. I can't do that again. And then, like, yeah, it's just cardboard. I think it's fun to play for a few minutes. I still have the robot suit to still build. We haven't gotten around to that, but it just hasn't happened. I wish the piano was workable. Yeah, it's the feel, like if you play piano, like the keys are just not, they don't give you the response that you'd want to like actually play on it. And yeah, you'd love to utilize that at work. Where do you work? Or do you mean just like when you're making music? That's a shame. Yeah, it would be fun to use and hook it up to like a studio program, and I guess you could do that. It still doesn't feel right. I work with children with disabilities. Oh, okay. That's a very noble cause that you work in. That's awesome. What inspired you to get into that line of work? So you can do like Twinkle Twinkle, but not Fourth Symphony. No, you can't. I think you can also only play like 1 or 2 notes at a time max. You can't even play chords on it. And you're always looking for adaptations. Okay. Yeah, how did you get involved in that line of work? You're a music therapist. Oh, cool. I do not provide music therapy. I play instruments very poorly. That is what I do. If I had the opportunity to noodle behind a computer and pre-program all my notes, I could make something decent. But actually playing musical instruments, I'm not very good at. I can play the drums okay. Okay, that I can do. I'm like a mediocre drummer. Like if it was like an open mic, I don't know, like open mic or something, and you just needed someone to play like a steady 4/4, I could do it. Just don't ask me to do crazy drum fills. My mother was a special education teacher, and I wanted to help people similarly, but using music. Condensed story. That's awesome. That is great. That you are able to find a way to combine your love of music and helping other people into a very positive job. My story is not nearly as noble, and I guess I am helping people in a way. I work in the advertising industry, but I get it wasn't something that I had like this childhood passion of like, yes, advertising. I struggled very well. I wanted to be an accountant. That was the thing. Everybody in my family is an accountant. My mom's an accountant. My cousins are accountants. My uncle was an accountant, and I figured I would just do that too. And towards the end of high school, I took accounting classes, aced them like 98% both times, and I hated it. Absolutely hated it. And I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. I thought I was gonna be an accountant, and I hate it. What do I do now? And I ended up basically the equivalent of running to the circus. I had like, advertising is interesting. Do you work with an IO psychologist, or are you an IO psych? No. I don't do any of that stuff. You gotta work with what you like. Yes, this is absolutely true. Absolutely true. So my school had an opening for like, one of my classmates was trying to get the school to play music on the PA system that wasn't like the same old crap. Like 5 minutes before the bell, it was always Barbara Ann by the Beach Boys. And like, hey, that's fine. But like, we wanted to listen to some more contemporary music, and I signed on to do the hip hop show, and I manually censored a whole bunch of songs, and I'd play stuff, and seeing the kids' reactions to the music that I was playing being so positive, and like me doing like announcer bits in the middle, made me think like, oh, maybe I'll do radio broadcasting when I grow up. And I signed up for a couple of programs, and I got into one, and that's what I pursued. From there, I did really well in school. I got a job at a country music station. Frosty Light, are you familiar with Kix 106 by chance? For a couple of months, you could listen to me on the radio from midnight to 3 a.m. That was my thing. Otherwise, I was working on the street team. Nah, okay. That's fine. That might also still be too far away. It was in Waterloo where I was working. I can't get stations outside of London. Fair enough. I know London's pretty far. And I was great. They loved me there. I was doing great. And then they had budget cuts and I got cut, and I never got back into the industry again, like not in an announcing capacity. And I was like, wait, what did I do wrong? I was like a straight A student all the way through school. I got the internship, I had the job, and then it just boom, up in smoke. Everything's gone. And I didn't know what to do at that point. I was still working at a Shoppers Drug Mart. I worked as a stock boy in a pharmacy, and I didn't know what to do with my life. And about 6 months later, one of my friends got a job at a pop/dance music station in the city, and I ended up working under her on the street team. So this isn't on the air. This is like going to events and clubs and stuff like that. And for a couple of years, it paid the bills, but it wasn't what I wanted to do. And I was like, geez, what do I even do now? I had a radio demo. You can actually find it. I don't know if you can find it on my YouTube channel, but it's there. You can find it on the blog for sure. I did post that at some point. And like, I just couldn't get any more radio jobs. I didn't have enough experience. And the only other radio interview I got was for writing. I at the country station, I wrote some commercials, and a station in Chatham, Ontario, which is probably closer to Frosty Light, asked me to interview out there. And I thought, like, well, that was another thing. I enjoyed making that. Maybe I could get a job in writing, doing like commercial writing. And so I went back to school for advertising, and along the way I decided, like, okay, I don't necessarily want to be creative, but I want to work in the digital space. I don't know what that means, what jobs that are, but I want to work something involving digital advertising. And eventually I got a job. Well, I finished school and I got a job as a digital project manager, and then I got a job doing user experience design. I was like basically working 2 jobs at once, and then ended up getting into that. And now I'm here. And now I design websites and applications. That's so much more interesting than what I ended up doing. What did you end up doing? And I don't know if that's the end of my story. I'm at a point where I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it. I don't know if things are going to change, but I've pushed for other things, and we will see what happens from there. That's cool though, thanks. And Barstlight says, I went to college for computer programming because I was good at it. That's okay, good start. I tried computer programming at school. I was awful at it. I realized, like, oh, I don't want to do this at all. Oh man, this ukulele is so out of tune. Then I worked at an insurance company for 3 years. Now I'm at TD. I work on the security team, so I keep your money safe. Thank you. Let me air horn for that. You gotta secure the bag, my friend. Secure my bag. Wait, hold up. Secure my bag, Jet 2020. And I love injustice. It's my bank now too. Your story would be good Netflix series movie. Everybody's got a story to tell. Everybody's got interesting stuff. And I think it's cool when people share their stories, whatever they might be. Ivan, what are you looking forward to doing? Or what do you do? I'm guessing you're still in school based on our previous conversations. Yeah, other things I wanted to do. Yeah, it was accountant was the big one. I remember as a kid, my parents told me I told them that I wanted to be a Ninja Turtle, or I wanted to work at Video 99, which is a video, like a Canadian video rental store, like one of the dingier ones, because my friend Abdallah's dad worked there, and I wanted to do that for some. That was what I was told I wanted to do. Honestly, yes, you're in school. Hey man, no shame in that. What are you? Frosty Light knows what the deal is. Like, I couldn't even say I want to work at Jumbo Video. Can't even work at the big video rental place that gives out the free popcorn, or like a Blockbuster with a big name. No, Video 99. Very specific. Canadian things. I mean, when I was younger, I wanted to make games. What I'm doing now is the scaled back version. Okay. I mean, like for TD, or you're just doing that like on your own? And yeah, and Ivan, what do you want to do? Like, what do you want to do once you get out of school? Very curious. And it's not TD. The coding I do there is way easier than game coding. Ah, okay. Plus, it keeps food on the table. This is true. This is true. And Ivan says you don't know. That's okay. You've got time. And I will say, one of the things I've learned, I never knew. That's fair. I don't think you have to know at this point. I've changed careers multiple times. My mom is probably transitioning out of her career. Like, she's worked as an accountant for decades now. But she started her own business selling, like making and distributing raw dog food, and it, like, she's just working out of her house, and it's doing gangbusters. And it's I mean, like, I'm not sure what's gonna happen in light of like all the global stuff happening right now, but it is projecting that at a certain point it will make her more money than her main job, and at some point she'll just be able to run that company and just do her thing. But like, that's decades after she's worked in an entirely different field. And you don't ever have to know. Honestly, you can kind of stumble through it until you find something that fits. And if you never find the perfect fit, that's cool too. Yep. I think I would love doing YouTube, but I'm not sure if I'm too young. Yeah, there's definitely some terms of service stuff there that you'll want to look into. And I know, like, I think for people growing up these days, like doing like social media stuff is super popular. I mean, there's no harm in like filming videos on your own, and like, even if you're not uploading them to YouTube, just making them yourself and like seeing stuff that you like watching and try and make something like that. If it's I don't know, if you wanted to do like a let's play thing or even stream, like, you can definitely do that. Well, I'm guessing it depends on age stuff. Like, Twitch has, if you're over 13, you should be okay. But I don't know. I've had people very young on this channel. The video editing, script writing, and animation are all useful skills. Yep, agreed. I think the youngest I've ever had identify themselves on this channel was like, I think they were like 9 years old. And I was pretty shocked. I don't necessarily consider this to be like a kid's channel, but this person was like, yeah, I'm in like grade 3. I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do here. Ivan says, I always wanted to do animation, let's play bogs. That's cool. Those are little peanuts. Yep. And Frosty Light says, that's why you keep it PG-13. Not necessarily. I keep it PG-13 because I, like, personally, I don't swear on the internet because I don't like having records of me doing that stuff on the internet, and it just kind of permeated across the whole channel. Like, yes, I play stuff that has swearing and coarse language and violence and stuff like that, but I tried to keep myself within a certain box. And it's kind of hard to define because, like, I draw a hard line at swearing, but I will talk about very mature subject matter too. So I just try to say like PG-13 and we'll leave it at that. And Ivan says, I always wanted to do animation let's play, but I don't know a thing about editing. Okay. Editing's not that hard to learn. You can download. I use a software called Shortcut. Let me type in the name here, because I always call it Shortcut. I use a program called Shortcut. It's not the greatest, but it's free and it works. And if it's just a matter of like taking clip 1 and clip 2 and then cutting the stuff out in the middle and moving them together, like that's not hard to do at all. You can learn that super easy. You can probably edit on your phone right now too. There's a program called, for all my social media clips, I use a software called InShot, InShot. Do you use an iPhone? Like if you have an iPhone, you can use iMovie right now and edit pretty decent stuff on there. YouTube tutorials are also readily available for a lot of software too. Yep. I learned how to edit audio just by myself. I downloaded stuff. You have a Samsung, you probably have a video editor on there, and you can probably do pretty well on that. And if you can download like free ones on the App Store and learn there. Just film yourself on your phone and then just start cutting stuff together. It's super easy. Like at a bare minimum, the concept of like taking these clips and putting them together into one cohesive thing is something you can do on your phone right now for free. Yeah, animation, let's plays, and vlogs. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, vlogs. All you need is this. You don't need to hook this up to a computer or anything. Just like record it and then edit it on your phone and then upload it, and you're good. Frosty Light, I learned how to do shading better from artists on YouTube. Favorite part of the internet is there's always a teacher for whatever you want to learn. Ivan says, but I'm not very funny. You don't have to be funny. I mean, you can work on being funny if that's what you want to do. But everybody's different and will have selling points. I don't consider myself to be very funny. But that's not what I try and focus on. I just focus on like the best parts of me and I bring that out. And you'll find your thing. Like you just do reps and you work at it, you mess up, and you just keep going. Like this stream was trash, like not that long ago. You can go back in the archives of like 2017. The mic sounded horrible. The gameplay was bad. I had no idea what to say. And I just kept doing this for hundreds and hundreds of hours, just trying to get better. And I still have a ways to go, but like I'm a lot better now than I was back then. And it's just practice. I think it's just having the confidence to know that like what you're doing today is helping you build towards a better thing tomorrow. But you have to start today. Ambi Gamer says it's finding an angle. Think of maybe a topic you'd like to be a part of and see if there's an underserved or different angle niche that you can fill. Yeah. Starting is key. Yeah, the biggest thing is starting. Like, it doesn't matter how good or bad, it's probably gonna suck, and that's okay. But the important thing is that you started, and you've made a thing, and you've put it out there, and you realize, like, okay, here's what I liked about it, here's what I didn't like about it, how can I do this better next time? But if you don't have the first thing, it's very easy to just never make anything. Yeah, it says, you will fail, you have to fall to learn. 1000%. Preach. Exactly what just said. Yep. Yes, 100% you got to start, even if it's not exactly what you want. Absolutely. Yeah, the worst thing you can do is just not do it. Like, you just build up these mental barriers in your head of like, oh, I can't do it. I'm not funny. I don't have the right equipment. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to talk about. I don't like the look of my face. This person has like the VTuber thing, and he maps a face of a tiger on it, and like I just look like me. Like, no, don't worry about any of that. If it's something you enjoy, pursue it. Just do it and work at it and try to get better. And like with the YouTube stuff and the Twitch stuff, like there's The barriers are so low now. Like, you can just do that on your, especially YouTube. Like, just record stuff on your phone, edit it on your phone, and you're good. I do have a YouTube channel. I deleted that. I made at 9 years old, but now I understand what to do. You probably don't understand what to do, but that's okay. That's okay. That's all part of the process of learning and making stuff to get better. Like, I can show you, dude, let me show you my first videos here. Oh, hold on. Here, let me turn off the game. Oh, hold on. Let's turn off the... Okay, so we'll go back to the game view. The game should be... Hey everyone, I'm Jet from InThirdPerson.com, a personal look at if that's video games, loud. Board games, that's and other nerdy pursuits. And I love... I have never heard the term VTuber, and now I know there's a word for these weird virtual avatar streamers. Yeah, I had no idea. Again, here, I'll show you my oldest video. This is like, I'm already an adult at this point. Like, I started in my I was in my like mid-20s at this point. This is my first ever video I uploaded to YouTube, and it's garbage. Hold on. Here. I need to put this below my video. And now it doesn't work. Hold on. Is it because... Oh, it's because I'm in full screen. That's why it doesn't work. Hold on. Wait, I think I crashed the browser. Oh, awesome. Hold on. I broke it. I broke it. See, this is learning. Browser. Window capture. Browser. Here. Okay. This video of this Street Fighter 4 match is literally my laptop pointing at my TV, and it was the TV was really high up. I think Randy might have seen me do this. Like, my laptop is sitting on an armchair with cushions stacked on top, so it was equal height with the TV. I'm playing as Akuma, and this other guy is Ken. And this picture looks horrible. It sounds awful. This match sucks. Like, I'm not even good at Street Fighter at this point. And I used this video because I wrote a blog post about it after. And this trash combo I do over and over again. It's super blurry. It's bad. But this is where I start. This is where I start. And you just kind of build and you work at it. And, like... there's me fighting in a Toronto Top Tiers tournament. I didn't get a graphics card until... Yeah, so this is 9 years ago. And I started with a graphics card there's 3 years of me making videos where I had... Where I didn't have any tech. I just used what I had. But it was enough to help me, like, learn how to edit video and talk on it. Like, here. I made a combo video with this tech. Yeah, here we go. This Batman video. This is music I made myself, and like I learned how to edit and cut the video. This was in whatever the default editing software is on a MacBook. I don't even remember anymore. And yeah, this is the webcam pointed at the TV. And sure, this video sucked today, but it helped me learn how to make combo videos. That's loud, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then I got a graphics card, and this might still be too loud. Look at this really crummy intro screen. It's just like Arial text fading in, and it's a graphics card. It's gameplay, but it's just gameplay. And if you hear my voice, I still sound like crap because I don't have any sort of equipment. Fast forward to, okay, here. This is where I start like actually trying to make YouTube videos. Yeah, that was the really cheesy spinning text Frosty Light says, how to combo with Valerie and Fantasy Strike.
guys,
Press B, do it again. Yes.
The in third person comic
Yeah,
book
so
show.
now this is the same crummy laptop. Now it's pointed at my face and the camera's 5 years old. And no, this is a different still webcam laptop. I learned how to like add pictures into it. Yeah, like I stole pictures from the internet and then put them in here, and I'm trying to tell a story about like my thoughts on the original X-Men, and like this was practice, and this is all bad, but you build on that. Yeah, lots of Street Fighter matches. Here's me learning how to do, or like learning how to do a guide, and I use slow motion and I put text on the screen. Ambi Gamer, there are a few angles. One is hardware and software. One is finding your niche, and one is believing in what you do, because you're not going to get a lot of feedback from other people when you start. Yep. I mean, it's people are concerned about people saying like, oh yeah, your work sucks, blah, blah. Like, no, probably you're just not, no one's going to hear you because no one's going to find you. And you know what? That's fine. Continue working at your stuff until you get better, and then you'll start hearing from people from there. Yeah, and that's years. There's still no picture of me. Actually, there was. Where was it? There was a trial stream where I had my face, and then I broke my computer, and I just couldn't put my face on camera for years. I had one person complain about me at something I wrote 3 years ago. One person. See, yeah, there it is. How do webcams work, by the way? Okay, here we go. That's a great question. I actually have an extra webcam. Let me grab that. It's sitting on the floor. Yeah, well, in particular, what do you mean by how do webcams work? So yeah, here's your like standard issue webcam. I think this is a Logitech 615. I use the room cam is a Logitech C920, which is like probably the most popular webcam. It's not the best, but it's pretty reasonably priced and it looks pretty good. And then my main camera now is a Logitech Brio, which is like the most expensive webcam. I don't know if I'd necessarily recommend it. It does do 4K, it does do 4K 30, 1080p 60, so on and so forth, but that's a different thing. Anyway, webcam. Let's see. How do they show your face in the video? Okay, that's done in the program you'll use to capture the game footage. Thank you. Yeah, so like it's pretty simple. You take this, you plug this into your computer, and then you'll use software to record that in. Sometimes like Logitech might have its own software to record like your video feed. I use a program called OBS. Let me see if I can show that here. Switch back to the game view and properties. Can I show my OBS? I don't know if I can. Yeah, I'm not sure I can show OBS here. But yeah, it's a program called OBS. Let me throw the link in here. Yeah, I use a program called OBS to stream. obsproject.com. It's free. It has a little bit of a learning curve, but it's not that hard. I think. Do you have a laptop by chance that has like a webcam in it? Let's switch back to the no game. Ambi Gamer says OBS is good. My capture card also came with its own program, but OBS is better in my opinion. Yes. Okay, so if you've got a laptop with a webcam already in it, you probably have software to record. I'm guessing you're on a Windows. I'm trying to think like what the default Windows recording software is these days. How to record video of an app in Windows 10. How to capture video clips. yeah, I would just start with OBS and then you add your webcam as a source and then just broadcast from there. I used to know what it was 10 years ago, but I don't know anymore. Okay. I want to figure out how to show OBS on stream. Nope, don't want to add a source. Properties. Yeah, it's weird. It doesn't let me actually show OBS. Too meta. Oh, it's probably screen capture. That's why. Video capture, display capture. There we go. All right, so this nightmare of infinite windows is the program that it's not even gonna show up properly. This program I use called OBS, and I know it looks like a nightmare right now and it's like looping into itself. But yeah, this is the software I use to stream. And you can record videos on here too. You can do podcasts if you really wanted to as well. And Pink is sure, but what if I want to show my Switch? For that, you would need a capture card. If you want to show it properly, you'll need a capture card. You'll need something like this. This is an Elgato HD60S. If you're just practicing and you just like want video and you want to talk, like point your webcam at your TV like I did, just as a starting point. I would say if you're going to get a capture card, yeah, something like a Hopage or an Elgato game capture, I would recommend. I'm using one that's actually older than this. They don't make the one I use now anymore. It is obsolete. It caps out at like 1080p 30. It's USB 2.0. It's not great, but my computer is super old and I'm pushing this thing to the absolute limit on what it can do. Tier 2.0 hearsay. Yeah. That's one of the reasons why when I switch the camera, there's a hitch in the video because it's kicking in the delay because it takes the Elgato capture card is 900 milliseconds slower than the camera and I have to adjust for everything. That's one of the things I want to fix with a new PC, but my PC's kind of weird. I don't feel quite right blowing a bunch of money on a streaming PC in the middle of a pandemic. So I'm gonna wait for things to cool off a bit and then we'll upgrade. Okay, you're gonna start a channel. Awesome. Please share it with us and we would love to see all of your stuff and cheer you on. And money doesn't grow on trees. Yep. Also COVID-19. Yeah, that's the big one. I've been saving for months now. The plan was to get the computer by summer, but because I'm not taking the GO train to Toronto anymore, I've saved a lot of money and I've saved a little extra that I've been able to put into the streaming savings. So I can actually make that happen. It's just, I might need that for groceries. So I'd rather hold on to that for the time being. My channel name is Ivan Pincus if you want to check it out. All right. Ivan Pincus. Are you G Pincus? I don't see your name. You don't have videos. That's fine. Where are you? Are you G Pink? No. Okay, I'm searching in Google and I'm not seeing it. Yeah, we'll give it a minute. That's okay. Yeah, I'll follow you like right now. Actually, let me follow Ambigamer while we're here. Ambigamer, follow. Done. Wait, there's Ambigaming and Ambigame. There's two Ambigamings here. Which one am I following? I'm gonna follow. Okay, I recognize this symbol, so we're gonna stick with that one. There's a lot of Mass Effect videos on there. What? Yeah, there's another Ambigamer here. The one with my globe. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll throw a link in the channel. There's someone else who goes by the name Ambigaming. You might want to take out their kneecaps or something. They haven't posted in a long time though. So yeah, Ivan, when you're ready, let us know, and we'll send that. We'll follow over. G Pincus is your dad. Oh, huh. Interesting. I'm not gonna pull this up on because I see there's some videos here, and I see there's a video from 2 years ago that looks like it's you. It's got your name on it too. I'm not gonna play that on the stream. Out of protection for you. Yeah, okay. There's another G Pincus. I see there's some Minecraft stuff. Is that... Nope, that's not you. Bad ol' you. All right, when you get the link going. But yeah, I'm excited for you to start your adventure in creating stuff. Like for me, yeah, I started blogging. Oh, geez, started in 2009, and like I was writing a personal blog years before that, and I was just like, I want to write about video games, and so I did, and now I'm in 11 years, over 3,000 posts, and it's still something that I enjoy doing, and it's been viewed more times than I thought would ever get. Like when I started, it was, you know, 0 views a day, 1 view a day. It was probably me, and now it's a little more than that. 3,000 posts. Holy cow! Yep. What? I know, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. I write too much, and it doesn't help my numbers either. It doesn't. I'd probably put up just largely the same if I wrote a post a week versus now I post like every day. Congratulations on 3,000 posts. Thank you. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. If you want to learn like basically my life story through video games and other weird stuff, it's pretty much all there. And yeah, I just kind of went from there with the YouTube channel and the Twitch, and just like enjoying talking about video games and other weird stuff. Like we did a basketball stream, G League stream a couple of weeks ago, just watching sports. I'd love to do more of that. We're gonna do D&D at some point in the near future. Yeah, just keep pursuing it, keep learning, keep getting better. I'm still learning stuff every single day. I just learned how to do LUTs. Let me show you this tech. Y'all don't even know. Brio, I mean, you guys probably, I don't know if this is gonna look like a big thing to you, but like look at the difference of this picture. This is my camera by default, and this is the camera with the LUTs on. Boom. That washed out look gone. Now it's just like that vibrant, like the wood color comes in a little more vibrant. There's a little more saturation. It's great. I only learned that like this week how to do that. And so yeah, learning stuff all the time. If you put a link here, can I send you the channel? Here, let me put in a permit. There it is. You've got 180 seconds. There you go. Squeeze that in. And there you are, and subscribed. There you go. You've got me. All right, I look forward to seeing your work and tracking your progress. We will be here. We will have reviews. We will write report cards. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, you've definitely got our support, and we hope to see you join us cool creator kids making stuff about video games and whatever you want. I mean, that's like all of us. Report cards. That's like all of us. There's a Discord community. I should give you, I don't know how to share the link of that. If you're interested, like there's a whole group of creators. We most of us started as bloggers on WordPress, and just a lot of us are talking about like writing and video production and streaming. It's a really supportive group. Let me try and share the link with you. Sorry, I didn't bring enough water. I'm out. And I was not expecting to stream for like 4.5 hours here. How do I share this link? I don't know how to do that on Discord. if does anyone know how to grab like a link on Discord to a channel and then share it with some? Oh, here we go. Wait, hide, invite people. Here we go. Copy. I got it. I got it. I got it. There it is. So yeah, Ivan, join us there. There's a bunch of us here. Frosty Light's there. Athena's there. Double Jump's there. And you're in. Boom. Ivan Pink has hopped in the server. Let me go and like that too. I'll add a reaction. There you go. You got my heart. And yeah, you can see like a lot of us just started making stuff because we enjoyed making stuff, and now a lot of people have their own sites and we all work together and collaborate, and people help each other out on videos. You've seen other people on my channel like Chris and Rachel from Double Jump have been on my channel multiple times. I was on theirs a couple of times. Ian from Adventure Rules has been on here. At some point I want to get Kim and Pete on this too. The time zone part is really messy, but one of these days we will. But yeah, don't be scared to make stuff and fail, and like whatever you're concerned about, like just do it. Just keep making stuff and you won't feel concerned anymore. The best way to deal with that is just to create. All right, let me put these medals away. I don't know if I guess I can show you guys. I was showing this to Ivan earlier. Our Extra Life medals from the fundraising we did. In 2018, we raised $800 and got the silver medal, and I got all of my team members' initials engraved on the back. And then last year we raised $1,200 and we got unlocked the Extra Life gold, and everyone's initials are on the back here. And so yeah, I keep that. One of the few things that I keep up here all the time. Ugh. Oh jeez. There and here. I'm gonna start as soon as you can. Awesome. You've got lots of time. We all have lots of time. I've been spending more time writing. I've been streaming a little more. And yeah, just working at getting better at this. That's all we're trying to do. All right, guys, it's really late. I normally would be, well, actually, normally at this time I would be on Athena's stream helping her figure out her sound. But I should get going. This has been awesome. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I normally don't. Yeah, we've almost 5 hours here. Jeez. It's super late for me to, yeah, man, I got let's get out of here. Thank you all for joining me on this Yoshi's Island adventure and hanging out and just talking about life and being creative and supporting other creative people as well. Thanks for the support. Yeah, you're welcome, Ivan. And yeah, definitely feel free to poke us. Like Frosty Light's out on everywhere. He's got a blog, he's got a Twitter. Athena's got a blog and a YouTube and a Twitter, and I'm everywhere too. You can always poke us for support or advice or questions or what have you. But yeah, follow the dream, man. We'll be back possibly. I'll post the details like closer to the date. I might be on Friday at 11 p.m. at night for the Guilty Gear beta. I should be able to at least play against the computer starting tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to stream that, but we'll definitely try and stream one of the days. And then, yeah, worst case scenario, we're back on Sunday with Overwatch. Yep, we're all over the internet. Yeah, and on the Discord group too. You've just joined like one of the big groups of creators of all sorts. You're basically an internet hobo. I'm everywhere. Yep. All right, time to get out of here. Good night, everybody. Take care. We'll see you guys on the next one. And we're out.